It's not
What do you want me exactly? Beginning of the McLaren.
You weren't signed to anybody at that point. How does it feel the day after becoming a Formula One world champion?
Depends in what sense. My throat and voice not so good, but the memories, the night, the journey, all of it, it's pretty incredible. I mean, it sounds better when other people say it to me rather than when I say it, to myself. But it's been my dream, so it's an incredible thing.
A big party, family, friends.
Of course. This has been years and years and years in the making. This is it. Like, when there's no what's the final step. There's no one more step. It's this was it. Like, this is everything that we've been working towards. Between my family, my friends, my team, everyone. So when you say we did it, it's genuine, and it's a rare thing for anyone in the world to get to 35 drivers, I think. So for me to be one of them is pretty amazing. It's an honor, and of course, therefore, I had to celebrate appropriately with all of those people. Well, I was by the pool earlier, and there's a lot more people I think that came up to me than originally would have.
Look, it's not going to change me, which.
Well, I was by the pool earlier, and there was a lot more people I think that came up to me than originally would have come up to me. But look, it's not going to change me, which for me is the most important thing. It's not going to change my life in terms of how I live it, how I want to live it. But of course, it will change a lot from the outside. That people, I hope, see me differently and see me as a champion. See what we managed to achieve this year. So. It's not something I ask for. It's not something I go about trying or wanting necessarily. But it's it's just people are going to know my face a little bit more, sadly, and they're going to see my face and maybe just notice me a bit more. But apart from that, my life's the same. I'm going to go and be with my friends, my family, go play golf, go play paddle, play games, whatever it is, and therefore nothing changes from that side.
See me differently and see me as a champion. See what we've. So thank God I didn't get into boxing or anything, because that would be terrible. But
I'm a pretty just down to earth, pretty straightforward, gentle guy, and I've not grown up with kind of that overly aggressive fighter's attitude. So thank God I didn't get into boxing or anything, because that would be terrible. But but you do need a little bit of that in racing, and a lot of previous champions, and you would almost say most previous champions ever, have a lot of that. Leave everything on the line, and not even that. It's more do whatever you got to do to win a championship, no matter if it hurts the way you look or whatever it is. And I don't think I would do whatever I got to do. I don't think there's certain things I wouldn't cross the line for, but I just did it my way, in terms of did it with the morals that I live by, and with the respect that I live by, and that was not an important thing to anyone else in the world. It means nothing to anyone else in the world bar myself and bar the people that I work with, and that's all I need. My way, in terms of did it with the morals that I live by, and means nothing to anyone else in the world bar myself.
You're back in the car tomorrow. How's that going to feel? I mean, is your head going to be around that?
No, I'll be fine by then. I'm good to go now, to be honest with you. But yeah, it's one final test of the season, so it's the same every year. It's one I look forward to. I mean, I am still going to have the number 4 on my car. But I just get to drive with probably a little bit more of a smile on my face than normal, and still acknowledge, especially because we're driving the same track, acknowledge and kind of relive those memories of the last couple laps, the last lap. But otherwise, this is prep for next year already. This is okay, one done, and what can we already start to do that's going to help achieve us the same thing next year?
Are you going to have the number 1 in your car, or are you going to keep the old number?
I actually had to decide today. In a way, I wanted to keep number 4 because I'm just happy with that. and it goes well with my logo. So that's how straightforward I am. But I will go with number 1 because I have to. It's could be my only opportunity in my life that I get to do such a thing. Not many people in the world get to do that kind of thing, and it's not for me. It's just for my mechanics. It's just for my engineers. It's the fact that they get to run with the number 1 on the car, and I think it will mean a lot more to them than it does to me as a number. And for me, that's a lot more important.
New targets for next year? I mean, you say it's maybe my only chance to win the title, but...
Well, you just never know in the world of Formula One. That's the thing, you know. It's I'm confident that it will not be the only chance. You know, I have a lot of faith in my team, and we've achieved a lot the last few years together, and I'm confident we will achieve a lot more together. But Formula One is unpredictable. You never know how much things can change. You never know what can happen. So, you know, I've just made the most of this moment. I made the most of taking everything in, acknowledging what was achieved by all of us this season. But I'm sure we'll fight for it again next year. You know, Oscar did an incredible job this season, and yeah, out of anyone, I'm glad I got to race against him and fight against him. It's in the same time the trickiest guy to race because it's your teammate, and things always get a lot more complicated when it's like that for the team. But I think, like Zach said and Andrea said, they'd happily take the complications of having 2 cars fighting over just having 1 car fighting for a world championship. And that's the downside of having a good car and 2 good drivers. But yeah, no, I look forward. There's going to be a lot more battles between me and Oscar and many other drivers. And there's many more years of me and Oscar together. And I look forward to partnering with him and continuing to be good mates and also be strong, fierce competitors.
Congratulations. I know you're now a role model, I guess, like Valentino was to you. I mean, you're...
Wow! I don't know if I'm that cool, but try to be. I try to be. Thank you so much.
Brilliant.
All the best. Have a good Christmas. See you in Bargo as well.
Yeah, 5 o'clock. So is that saying